50 beat up Ja Rule in Atlanta.
Crazy, man.
Gilly said, hold on, go back to that part.
Brace yourselves for one of the most talked about feuds in hip-hop history.
50 beat up Ja Rule in Atlanta. Like, he was there. Rest in peace to Chaz. I know 50 ain't really...
Reigniting with a fresh spark.
I'm just truthful, like real street shit. But tell y'all, because y'all a street show, that's why I f***ing up.
Decades may have passed since the first shots were fired between 50 Cent and Ja Rule.
So look, Ja Rule just come in the elevator, murder!
But the tension still crackles every time their names appear in the same sentence.
So look.
He didn't say that. He didn't say murder.
Fans who lived through the early 2000s remember the diss tracks, the heated exchanges, and the endless speculation over who truly got the upper hand.
I'm not a rapper. I never was with this rapper shit.
Today, we're diving back into that storm thanks to a story recently told by Tony Yayo, an account that has the internet buzzing with questions about what really happened, who emerged victorious, and whether this infamous saga will ever truly die down. In a podcast appearance, Yayo described a dramatic moment in Atlanta involving chain snatching, an elevator confrontation, bruised egos, and a bruised face, all culminating in yet another twist to add to the legendary 50 Cent versus Ja Rule feud. Naturally, Ja Rule was quick to dismiss this retelling as pure fiction, branding it cap and backing up his claims with strong words aimed at Yayo and G-Unit overall. In typical Ja Rule fashion, he also fired up social media, effectively reviving the feud for a new generation of fans who might have missed the original explosion. Time may have changed many players involved, but it seems the bitterness and rivalry still linger beneath the surface, ready to erupt at the slightest provocation. What makes this latest chapter so compelling is how it stirs up the old debate over what truly happened behind the scenes. We all know the broad strokes. 50 Cent and Ja Rule had one of the most public feuds in hip-hop, a saga that arguably paved the way for countless rap beefs to follow. Diss tracks were launched from both camps, affiliates and insiders gave interviews loaded with their own biases, and rumors spread like wildfire across message boards, magazines, and early hip-hop websites. Now that we're in the social media era, these rumors have new life. Posts on Instagram, tweets, and viral comment threads have become the modern-day battleground. Fans want to know who's telling the truth, who might be stretching the facts, and whether there exists undisclosed footage or hidden documentation to confirm or debunk these claims. The curiosity level is through the roof, especially given Tony Yayo's comedic style that makes his entire story both entertaining and outlandish. Before dissecting all the details, let's map out our approach. First, we'll revisit the earliest days of the 50 Cent, Ja Rule rivalry, ensuring everyone's up to speed on how these two heavyweights found themselves at odds. Next, we'll examine Tony Yayo's interview, where he recounts an alleged confrontation in Atlanta, what kicked it off, who was there, and what supposedly took place. We'll then explore the immediate fallout. Ja Rule's reaction on social media, the mentions of legal action and orders of protection, and the swirl of fan commentary. After that, we'll discuss the comedic barbershop-style spin Yayo applied, blending seriousness and humor in a way that's turned heads online. Then, we'll analyze the perspective offered by Urban Politicians TV, which observed that simply losing a fight or getting robbed doesn't define a person's manhood. Yet the comedic delivery here is what got people buzzing. Finally, we'll ponder whether this incident offers anything truly new or if it's just another layer of folklore in one of hip-hop's longest-running sagas. By structuring it this way, we'll keep the energy high, addressing who, what, where, when, and why, so you can see how each step fits into the broader picture. Let's begin with the backstory that set the stage for this epic, seemingly never-ending rivalry. The seeds of discord between 50 Cent and Ja Rule can be traced back to Queens, New York, where both artists grew up. They had some undeniable similarities. Both were hustling to break out in rap, both had roots in street life that influenced their music, and both wanted the top spot in the industry. In early interviews, it's clear they crossed paths in some capacity before the feud, but something went awry. Some say it started with a chain-snatching incident. Aptly, Chain-related mishaps keep popping up in this rivalry. Others believe it was a clash of personalities or a misunderstanding that blew up. Whatever the true catalyst, by the early 2000s, 50 Cent was unloading scathing diss tracks aimed at Ja Rule and Murder Incorporated, and Ja Rule was returning fire. This rivalry deeply shaped both artists' careers. Ja Rule had already established himself with radio-friendly hits and an R&B tinged style that dominated the charts. 50 Cent, backed by Eminem and Dr. Dre, burst onto the scene as an underdog with a more aggressive rap style, declaring war on his competition. For a time, 50 Cent felt unstoppable. His debut album soared, and he built a movement around G-Unit that included Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks, and Young Buck, each developing their own loyal fan bases. Meanwhile, Ja Rule contended with legal challenges surrounding Murder Incorporated and shifting public perception. The feud took its toll, especially with 50 Cent ceaselessly attacking him in the media. Even though new beefs arose in hip-hop over the years, the 50 Cent Ja Rule rivalry still holds legendary status, ensuring it never truly fades.